going on, you guys? I'm Gyurikun X and welcome to the channel. I'm trying to do something a little bit different. I used to do a lot of video gaming clips, pre-recorded VODs to show you guys like what I do online with all the games I play. But today I'm going to try something a little bit different that I've always wanted to do here on YouTube, and that's to get into the tech review scenes. I love tech. I follow Linus Tech Tips. I watch Austin Evans, and I love Tech City. That's primarily like what I'm interested in, is doing budget builds and finding good deals here and there. But today we're gonna do a review and a first look on the Raspberry Pi 4 here on my channel. Everybody's done a lot of videos about it already, but I want to do my very own and tell you guys what I think of it. It's basically a mini computer the size of a credit card, very affordable, and you can get it on Amazon as well. And the kit that I actually got comes with everything. So it's the Kana kit, comes with a power adapter, comes with an HDMI cable, SD card that's already preloaded with Raspbian. And in the future, we're gonna go ahead and show you guys how to install all that and flash it into an SD card. But today we're gonna see what comes in the kit and what you can get for an affordable price. So let's begin. Alright guys, so here it is. Here's the kit that I got. It's the 4GB version of the Raspberry Pi 4. You can get two other variants for it. You can either get it as a 1GB or as a 2GB. But because I wanted to use this primarily as a retro game machine, I went and got the 4GB version. So what comes with the kit? You can get it with a power cable that's powered through USB Type-C. It comes with a little cool on and off switch that I don't primarily see on other kits. It's connected through USB Type-C on one end and powers through USB Type-C on the other, so you can connect that with the Raspberry Pi 4. It comes with a startup guide that you primarily need to follow because that's how it will teach you how to install and flash the operating system on this preloaded SD card that already has everything on it. It comes with the Raspbian operating system. It also comes with a cool mini SD card reader, so you don't have to buy an adapter of your own. And a lot of the adapters that come with it comes with like a regular SD card, and I know a lot of you guys don't have an SD card reader, so this USB SD card reader is pretty cool. It comes with a clear case, the main body, the bottom, and also the top, and of course the fan comes along with it too. Just make sure that when you install the fan, remember proper proper airflow comes from bottom to top and from front to back. Make sure you guys install the fan where it's blowing the air out and not in, because what happens when you guys are powering the Raspberry Pi is that the computer processor, the CPU, it produces heat, and what happens is if you guys install the heat sinks on the actual main chips, according to the guide, the heat will transfer to the heat sink, and whatever heat is flowing in your case will be actually sucked up and blown out of the case. So that's what you want to do so you don't overheat your Pi. What I want to do is actually replace these heat sinks with better cooling system, so I can overclock the Raspberry Pi 4 to at least 2 gigahertz. Right now I overclocked it to at least only 1.75 because again, I only have a passive cooling system that's installed right now, and I don't want it to overheat. So that's what you get. For $100, it's not bad. Kana kit is what I got. I'm not affiliated or sponsored by them, so keep in mind this is paid by my own money, which is a great investment. I want to do some future projects with it. I want to show you guys how to make a server, how to use it as desktop computer, how to use it as a mesh network, and primarily the retro game machine that I was talking about. And also, you can also use it as a media center, which is pretty cool. It's not as powerful as a Nook. Pros and cons about it is that it's not as powerful as an Intel Nook, but it is affordable, it's cheap, it's small, and it's overclockable. And again, the cons is it's not as fast as other mini computers out there. And of course, you need to have proper cooling to overclock it. But all in all, for $100, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Also, guys, I forgot to mention, I failed to mention that it comes with a mini HDMI to regular HDMI cable. I went and like rubber banded, like it's kind of ghetto right now, but it was too long. I wanted to go ahead and just fit it on my coffee table on my desk. So basically, that's what I did. But it does come with a HDMI cable, which is pretty cool. Something else I want to talk about, you guys, something that doesn't come with the kit is a mouse and keyboard. You can get a cool combo for cheap, but for now I just go ahead and use whatever was lying around my office. Basically, this keyboard was like $10 and this mouse was like a gaming mouse that I bought by Rocat. I don't really like it, so I gave it to my wife for her to use on her MacBook. But that's it. That's what all you need to go ahead and start up your own Raspberry Pi 4 kit. Basically, you buy the $100 kit that came with all the stuff I mentioned, and with an additional maybe like $20, you can get a mouse and keyboard, so you can go ahead and use it to navigate through the desktop and set up RetroPie, emulation station, and whatever you want on the Raspbian operating system.
Alright guys, let's talk about specs on the Raspberry Pi 4. It comes with a quad-core processor, 64-bit quad-core processor that clocks about 1.5 gigahertz at stock speed. You can overclock it up to 2.0 gigahertz, but remember, you have to have appropriate cooling for it. As you can see on my my sample here, I only overclocked it to 1.75 because I only have passive cooling for now until I receive my heatsink and fan that I ordered a while ago. The RAM, again, if you want to maximize its full potential, get the maximum of 4 gigabytes of RAM. It comes with DDR4 2400 SD RAM, so that's decent for its speed. Wi-Fi, it supports both 2.4 and 5.0 gigahertz, and the Bluetooth version on this is 5.0, so you get a decent amount of range. Remember, you saw the Ethernet port on it. As I mentioned, it's got two USB 2, two USB 3 ports that you can utilize. It's got the GPIO header you saw me connect the fan to. You can connect other devices later on for future projects. HDMI, of course. It has two micro, two regular HDMI ports. And you can actually use it up to 4K resolution at 60 hertz. And then display port, it comes with a display port, comes with a camera port. Audio, you can utilize the HDMI, or if you want, you can use the auxiliary cable. As you can see here, you see my Bose SoundLink 2 system connected through auxiliary to the Pi. That's how I'm using it. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm not using it to the Pi. I'm using it on the TV. But if you'd like to, you can actually use the auxiliary cable connecting to the Pi to produce audio. Core storage, you saw me use a 32 gigabyte SD card for Raspbian. However, on the clip here you see I'm using a 128 gigabyte SD card that I have emulation station and RetroPie installed. Some things you also need to be aware of. Not all the games on the Nintendo 64 is gonna emulate well. I think it's still currently being worked on. Right now, it only plays select titles at full speed and without any lag. I know I tried like Super Smash Bros. 64 and I think The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and it was really bad. Like, it was so slow that it was unplayable. But like games like Mario Kart 64 and other titles like Star Fox was running just fine. But again, that's just something that the devs are still working on, especially with the emulator for RetroPie Mugen 64 Plus. That needs to be improved. So hopefully in the future we'll see any improvement on that.
Well, that's it for now, you guys. I hope you like what you saw and what to expect when you actually buy one of these kits. You can actually do some more things with the Raspbian Pi 4. You can make it into a network. You can use it as a desktop computer, and you can use it as a media center. But what I primarily use it for is a retro game machine, and I hope you guys will stick around and see my future content. We're gonna go ahead and show you guys how to install Raspbian Pi on the SD card, how to make it into a retro game machine, and maybe in the future make a dedicated server with it. So hope you guys like the content. If you guys don't know, I primarily stream on Twitch. You can check out my channel at www.twitch.tv/GearCoonX. I play on any platform. I play on Nintendo Switch, I play on Xbox, PS4. I primarily play on PC, so if you guys want to join me and play some online games, go ahead and check out my channel. Again, thank you guys for the support, and thank you for checking out my channel. So see you next time.